Hey man, Hebron Ben Bilal come back at you with another edition of this Boomer's Logic. Just took the day off, man. Just chilling at the crib with the wife. Well, wife and my son had to go to a couple doctor's appointments, but I stayed up late, man. So I just wanted to make this video about Kamalisa Harris being interviewed by Bret Baire. Bret Baire. You know, I don't really know those people, but it's some white guy. He's dude is hardcore. He came at her like a pit bull. Before I jump into this though, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the bells and notifications. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So anyway, if you haven't seen the interview, I watched it last night. Like I guess about two to 5 minutes after it happened, popped up on my timeline, so I went on and watched it. So if you haven't seen the interview, watch it in its entirety. Don't just watch the first few minutes and say, I can't take this, and turn it off, because the woman sounds, she just sounds like a blubbering idiot. First off, she just sounds ridiculous. And then number two, watch all the way until the end. And she demonstrates to you just why I said women should not be in positions of power, that they're too emotional. They're too man, when I say she melted down, hey man, that white boy kept pressing her. She literally had a meltdown at the end and started acting like she was straight from the projects, hair going. I'm telling you, you gotta watch the whole thing. And I'm gonna tell you something. She ain't used to men talking to her that way. And that's the problem with females, especially today's modern women. I remember one time, and I told you this before, I told my sister, if you just shut your mouth and listen for a minute, and I mean, she flew off the hinges. I don't let her, what? Shut my mouth? I don't let no man tell me to shut my mouth, and it just because it came from a man. Now, I watched my aunt tell her the same thing one day. Hey, listen, be quiet. I want to hear them speak. And she just, she became calm and listened. This is how these modern women do when they're challenged by men, because they don't know their position, and it frazzles them, and they don't know what to do because they're just so emotional. Instead of sitting and listening, she just came unhinged. It was hilarious. She didn't answer any of the questions. You watch it. I have never seen, listen, she didn't answer any of the questions. Only thing that woman didn't say on there is that she came from a middle-class family, and my mom had to work hard. My single mom had to work hard to get us in a middle-class home. Her go-to. When I say it was hilarious, I stayed up, watched the whole thing, man. You got to see this. It's Bret Baire. Is B-R-E-T-B-A-I-R-E, I believe. Man, when I say he, look, because I guess people got tired of seeing her, because one of the big things is that she takes all these softball interviews where, she goes to Charlemagne the God. She goes to them type where they just gonna give her layups. And she still doesn't do well at those interviews. But this particular interview, I guess she heard people saying, or her PR camp heard people saying, oh man, she won't even answer hard questions. She's always taking these softball interviews. So I guess they told her to take this interview because dude, he ain't gonna, take it easy on her. And boy, when I say that, man, see, all of her cards is getting exposed, man. First, they came out with the black card. That got exposed. Now they trying to run on this whole female thing, and people ain't going for that either. They like, man, go ahead. It ain't because she's a woman. Now she's trying to clear up some things where, well, hold on. She tried to politicize the hurricanes down there, fussing like a spurned girlfriend that DeSantis wouldn't return her phone call and wouldn't take my phone call. Sound like somebody's crazy ex-girlfriend or something. Then she does this. It's almost like, well, she brings the whole Obama thing in. then this is a catastrophe. Man, you got to see this train wreck of an interview. I promise you, it'll be, I think it's like 25 minutes. It will be the best 25 minutes you have ever spent 25 minutes doing something. Hey, listen, invest 25 minutes into this, man. And his name is Bret. I'm looking at the thing. It's Bret Baire, Bretbaire. And just Google Bret Baire interview with Kamala. Man, listen, you got to see this. And I had to get up first thing this morning. I said, first thing this morning, I'm gonna make a video because I know everybody is gonna make videos about this. I wanted to be the first one to get up, have my coffee, brush my teeth, and laugh about this. Oh my God, listen, watch it. I sent it to my partner, Jack, last night. I think I sent it to my partner, Fast. I don't know. I wish I had the split screen capability that I used to have for my heart attack. But man, look, spend a few minutes this morning watching that, man, and it's hilarious. Well, man, I'm gonna cut this video short. Just want to spend a couple minutes with y'all this morning, just sharing a laugh and giving you something to look at today. Bret Baire interviews Kamala Harris. That's all you got to Google, man, and just enjoy the ride. But once again, like I say, watch it until the end, and she's going to prove to you exactly why I say women should not be in these positions. She should not be in a position of power. She does not have control over her emotional state. And when pressed in the corner and asked hard questions, she turns into an emotional wreck. She turns into a quintessential woman. So watch it. Enjoy. Love you, and I'll see you on the next one.